Welcome back to So Bad It's Good, presented by Betches Media. Now, a couple of months ago, these ladies, these sisters, started coming on the podcast, and they have this really unique gift. They are psychic. I mean, there's intuition, healing, all of these things that they really do brilliant work on, and they've made some very accurate predictions so far, not only in my life, but also in the life of Bravo as well. The last time they were on, they talked about Jax Taylor from the Valley potentially having a mental health crisis. Now, I know the joke is we could have all predicted that, but they predicted that, and they were completely dead on, as Jax has checked himself into a mental health facility. But I had so many people reach out to me last week to go, oh my God, the Trinity Oracles talked about this on your show. And I was like, you guys have a better memory than I do. So I had to have them back. We will find out what new is going on. They are the Trinity Oracles. Welcome back to the show, ladies.
Thank you.
Hi.
And just so you know, their names are Erica, Candace, and Jasmine, but together they form the Trinity Oracles. You're like a superhero collective.
That's right.
So how you guys been? Have you been good?
Yes,
great.
good.
Thank you.
Okay, so I will say I was really surprised to hear all of these people reach out to me in regards to Jax, but I guess that's kind of par for course in what you do. I would assume you are correct a lot of the times. You know, you have a really accurate, it seems like, pulse on things in pop culture and the world. And we've talked about that before, because I really do think these are gifts in a lot of ways. And I'm so fascinated with the gift itself and how you guys work together. And those earlier interviews, you guys, I really go back. I strongly suggest you go check out, because it really is interesting, their story. But where are you guys in today in terms of the last week or two, in terms of what's been coming up, and like, what are you reaching out to the angels about?
Oh, okay. Well, recently we did just predict Kamala Harris as becoming the Democratic, pick. So we did actually get that accurate. And what else? I don't.
It was something. It was a Jackson. I can't.
J-Lo and Ben split.
Oh yeah.
Well, they haven't officially announced that yet, but we all know that they pretty much split up. But the Kamala thing was interesting, and I know we talked about on the first time you were on, because you were, I think, hearing that you thought you were hearing that Joe Biden would actually win this election. Now, Joe Biden has been taken out of the race. Did that kind of mess with what you had heard or the work that you have done?
No, well, when it was time to do like a prediction on, who's going to win the presidency, I'm hearing Democrat. So since Biden is in the seat, I'm just like, oh, Biden's going for the next few years. I should have dug deeper, but who's thinking Biden's going to drop out? And I didn't go further than that. I just saw, boom, Democrat. That's who's going to win. And I'm still standing by. Democrats are winning.
We were like half right though, because we did predict that Joe Biden was going to get sick, and then he's going to step down. Kamala Harris is going to take over his spot. So we're like 50.
It's pretty good. It's pretty good.
Yeah.
I mean, it's been a really exciting last couple of weeks in terms of politics. And politics is such a divisive thing. And I rarely talk about it on the show, but I do want to remind everybody listening is that the point is that hopefully we can all come together at some point and really be excited about the opportunity of being on this earth together at this exact moment in time, because we really, if you're lucky, you have 100 years, if you're lucky, but we only have this limited amount of time. And I have to remind myself of that. So why spend that time hating and fighting and all of that stuff when we can be talking about Jax Taylor from Vanderpump Rules?
Right? Right? Exactly.
Just to remind everybody out there is, how do you come upon these predictions? What's the process of reaching out to get some of these answers that you're able to get?
Well, sometimes you can look at a picture of a person and information just starts coming in. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's how a lot of the times we'll hear a name or we'll see a picture and we're like, oh, okay, and this stuff starts falling down or just hits you randomly. Like you could be cooking and something, they're like, Oh,
Will you be walking down a? Well, I mean, are you able to like go out in public and just see random people and things will come to you?
yes.
That's gotta make it hard to go out.
No, not like that. It's like normal intuition. We're not like psychically picking up on everybody, but it's like, you might meet somebody and you're like, something doesn't feel right about them. And then they start talking to you and you're like, It's just like normal intuition. We have the light switch off when we're not working.
We do use a meditation in our course that I use to get the Jax prediction. It's called Removing Psychic Blocks. And I listen to that and it opens my mind up more. And that's how I'm able to receive messages like that.
Yeah.
It's only in our course, so yeah.
You guys go to trinityoracles.com. I have that in the show notes as well. But they do offer classes and things of that nature. If you guys are interested in pursuing, your own gifts further, or actually just trying to understand yourself better, meditation is a great way to do that and slow down your mind and your thoughts and open yourself up to your own intuition. So what other things besides Ben and J-Lo, like where are we at? Do you have any new stuff for me?
Yeah, we talked about Jax. Okay, Jax. Spirit said that through the meditation, this is where I got again. They said Jax will not learn his lesson. He is going to relapse. They said that Jax will actually open up another bar or something liquor related, and they said it's going to cause a lot of controversy, even with his fans. He's going to get a lot of backlash, and they said it's going to cause a custody battle. His wife is going to be like, "What are you doing? Like this is what are you doing?
This
yeah.
Oh my gosh! I mean that's really interesting because a lot of us are wondering what's going to happen with his wife. She might be dating again. They're filming the show. Mm-hmm. He's obviously going through something intense. But, we've seen Jax, if you watch the show, we've seen him falter a lot. So that would make sense. And also another bar or something liquor related, that's very believable. I'll be very curious. Do they ever give time frames on this stuff?
They do, but I didn't look up a time frame for that, to be honest with you. I didn't go there.
Well, yeah. I do want to remind people last time Tupac Shakur came to them and they said, that Lala Kent needs to stop saying that he is reincarnated into Lala. So that was a huge message that we got last time.
Tupac himself was like, stop.
You want another huge message? A huge one?
Yeah, what a huge one.
Teresa will be joining another Real Housewives franchise. And she is shaking the table. She's shaking up the show. Like, it's going to be epic.
So Teresa from Real Housewives of New Jersey, you're saying she's going to join another show.
Yes, another Real Housewives franchise, and it's going to be epic. I also see Teresa and Luis possibly splitting. There is a possible split in the future for them.
That's interesting. I had a dream that we were on your podcast, and
that's a nightmare. That's a nightmare. That's not a dream. That's a nightmare.
Yeah, I had a prophetic dream. We were sitting here doing your podcast, and Teresa came up, and her spirit guide said, with her husband, mortgage fraud.
Whoa. Some type of fraud.
Yeah, some type of fraudulent behavior. I looked him up. I know he's being sued, but they said her clear as day mortgage fraud based on him. His
Lord
part.
have mercy.
Now I want to point out to the audience, this is all alleged. You cannot. You cannot sue the spirit guides. These are just messages. You can take them for whatever you want. And it is interesting though, because a lot of people have questions about the Louis Teresa relationship, and we've watched that, and there's so much speculation about them. So it will be interesting to see what the future holds. And I say that with, I think, everybody wanting the best for Teresa. So it seems interesting if there is potential trouble in their relationship and then she does move to another Housewives franchise. I find that very interesting.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. They said Kenya Moore, her shady past going to come back and bite her in the butt. They said either like ex-assistants, hairstylists, people who work behind the scenes are going to talk about how bad of a person she was. They said it's before she was Kenya Moore famous. So people are going to just like trash her.
Well, Kenya's having a tough year because she got kicked off Atlanta, and now potential people from her past are going to come out against her.
Mm-hmm. They said before NDAs were needed, or before she needed an NDA. They said that's the people who are going to come out.
So when she was Miss America.
No, just
the spirit guide said before NDAs come out?
No, they said before, basically before she needed an NDA as a famous person. So people who didn't sign NDAs with her because she wasn't that famous, they're going to talk trash about her.
Dude, I wonder if the spirit, like, I know this is crazy, but like the spirit guides, like, who are they all under, like God, or do spirit guides have to sign an NDA? Like, did they? Like, we're not supposed to talk to you at all. Like, you know what I'm saying?
No, they are under God though. So yeah. Everyone has spirit guides.
We have spirit guides. Have spirit guides ever refused to give you information about something you're curious about?
Yes.
Really? And what does that usually mean?
You probably couldn't handle the truth. Like, you don't need to know. It was some type of mystery we're gonna do it on, and we didn't get anything. They're like, you guys wouldn't believe it if we told you, and it's like dangerous information. So we didn't get no information on it. And I was like, holy crap.
Have you ever had times, like, sometimes I feel like, oh man, I'm not doing well in my craft. I'm not producing good shows. I don't feel like I'm really. Do you guys ever have that with your abilities as well? Like, you'll go through periods of time where, like, I'm not connecting the way that I need to be connecting?
No, because we have a process.
Like, that's just you, loser. That's just you, loser.
Yeah, once we go through that process, it's just easy as, I want you to think of it like this. Remember back in the days before there was telephones like we had now, you had to call the operator and they would do the they put the little things in the different holes to kind of, there were telephones, but the way you got connected to someone else, they would do the connect. It's as simple as that. So it's like, okay, we need to do our process, and then boom, we move. It's like thinking in our mind. We don't do it this way, but I want to give you guys a visual of taking like a cord and boom, putting it in the right connection, or turning a radio dial to the right station. That's how I want people to kind of understand. It's like, going to a radio station, like, you got to turn the dial to the right station. And we're connected.
And but with a radio dial, sometimes it comes in really clear, and sometimes there's a lot of static. You know, like, I mean, do you guys deal with static, or does it always come in clear?
It comes in pretty clear. Sometimes there's a little, like, it's a little static, and then we just kind of go through a process we have in our mind again, and it's like, okay, clear it up. But it's rare if we get the static. Like,
that's awesome. Okay, so Kenya, if you're listening, you got to be careful. Is there anything like Kenya could do, or when you hear these kind of things, is there anything to stop the future from happening?
Of course, yeah.
We have choice.
Yeah.
So Kenya could potentially try to make this not happen. Like, you know.
Yeah. She could, like, think about people that she might have did dirty in the past and was like, hey, I did you dirty. Here's some money. Here's the NDA. Be quiet. No, seriously, you can do that.
Oh, man. Okay. Well, it always comes down to money. Okay. What else do we have?
A $1 Million Listing show came up to me. Like, look at the people on the show. Josh Flagg. They said his relationship will not last. And they said Tracy Tudor. They said there's another marriage in the cards for her in the future, and they said she's going to get into fitness.
Okay, well, I just saw Tracy Tudor in person last week, and Josh Flagg, so it would have been amazing to have this information. So, because Josh was talking about his relationship on the show, and I could have told him it's not going to work out. I was like, sorry, Josh.
They said there's just a spirit guy said this is a mismatch.
It's a mismatch.
He was not. He's not. They said he has work to do before he finds that one.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Don't give the key.
Okay. Okay. So and then Tracy Tudor, potentially a marriage and fitness, because she was just cheated on. She was cheated on in her last relationship.
They said there's another marriage coming up, a good solid guy and a fitness. They said getting into fitness is going to be one of her next ventures, and she'll be really good at it.
All right, Tracy, congratulations.
Yeah. I got Andy Cohen's Watch What Happens Live last week coming to an end. He is going to be making an announcement. He just wants to simply do other things.
Don't you ever say that to me. Don't you ever say that to me. I haven't even been on the show yet. That's my dream show. Listen, I can believe. There's a part of me that can completely believe that. I hope this isn't true, but I could see that. I could see, if you're doing 30 different things at once, it's hard to keep these things up. And by the way, Watch What Happens Live, you guys. Yeah, he has 2 kids. It just celebrated its 15th anniversary, which is huge for late night. But I hope that one's not true because I love that show so much. Whew. Okay, any good news?
You got anything else?
Oh, no, those 3.
I got 2 new castmates, or potential 2 new castmates joining Real Housewives of Orange County that will rock the show. It's a good cast addition.
Juicy.
Like, so fans are gonna be like, "Oh, that was good."
I wonder who. By the way, I love the thought of a spirit guide going, "Girl, that's good." Like, girl, it is going to. You better hold on to your butt because it's gonna.
Yes.
I would love. So wait, I mean, you needed to ask the spirit guides more questions. Like, what does it rhyme with? What does she look like? What, like, who are these people? Because I can only. I mean, was one like Gretchen Rossi could be a potential one?
Oh, I forgot about her.
Gretchen.
Okay.
You think they're
she's
brand
like
new?
Vicky 2.0.
You think they're new?
Hold on.
Here. You think they're new?
It possibly could be Teresa, maybe a possible addition.
Wow.
There could be Teresa or someone that's similar to like Teresa that has that same like.
She has like dark hair,
energy.
like she might be Italian or something like
I
that.
don't know what it is, but she's got that same energy. She's not afraid to like. She's not afraid of showdowns. She's not afraid. So it could be someone similar to Teresa, or it could actually be Teresa, and it will be temporary.
Okay.
Well.
Okay, I'm going to show you a picture of Shannon Bedore, who is on this cast right now for Orange County. And I want you to see if the spirit guides will tell you if she will find love again.
Shannon. I remember Shannon.
Yeah.
I remember her.
Shannon. I wish I could see.
Oh.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
They said true love, no.
Sorry.
But love, she will love someone. But true love, they said Shannon is a lot to handle. They said her ego won't allow it.
I feel like you watched the show. That seems like
I watched it years ago. Years ago. They said, yeah.
Whoa, man. Okay.
There's love. It's just.
It's not like true love.
It's not what she expects. Like what she's having in her head, it won't come to fruition. I feel.
Well,
but there's love.
Somebody's coming for her.
Well, in September, she goes on a dating show that Bravo. It's a new dating show with her, Countess Luann, Giselle from Potomac and Ashley from Potomac.
Oh no!
Wow!
Yeah, it's called Love Hotel, and it's in Cabo, and it's going to be about them dating a bunch of single guys. And I can't imagine Shannon Bedore on this show, so I was curious if she was potentially going to find love there.
That's interesting. I mentioned
something
about Bravo having a dating show.
I know.
Interesting.
I'm excited for that. Okay, I'm gonna show you another picture. This wasn't planned. I just thought about this, but this is Alexis Bellino and John Jansen. What do you see in their cards?
Alexis and John. I think I've seen them.
She used to be on the show a long time ago.
They're not working.
They're not gonna. That's not gonna work.
No.
No.
Wait, is that your professional opinion or is that just your personal opinion?
No, that's professional.
Energetic. You can tell, like energy wise. Look at that picture. Like they're compatible, just energetic wise. They're not. That's not gonna work.
Well, the reason, so the story behind that picture, John Jansen's the guy in the picture. He used to be with Shannon Bedore, the picture of the girl I just showed you. And then, get this, Alexis Bellino used to be on the show. Shannon and John break up, and then he gets with Alexis, and now Alexis is back on Orange County this season, and it's Shannon Bedore's worst nightmare.
Oh wow! I remember Alexis when she was on there. She said her husband was God. I remember her. Yes. Well, I was shocked when she left him. When I saw her, I was like, "Oh, she left that guy."
That was the whole bit. So they called her Jesus Jugs on the show.
I forgot about that. Wasn't it Tamra?
Yeah.
that was a good show. I used to watch that. It was good.
Yeah.
The OC one was good.
Yeah.
Okay. What else do you guys have? Anything?
I actually see Wes from Summer House getting engaged.
Whoa!
He's not staying a bachelor forever.
Is this like 20 years from now?
No, this is something that comes out of the blue. Fans are like, "What?" Like,
is he the tall brown hair one?
No, he's the kind of short, stocky one with like blonde hair.
I don't know.
Yeah,
the one that was like really like the
That would be shocking because
the black girl. With the red
he was with Sierra. He was with Sierra. Yes. And but that was like a weird relationship, and he kind of hurt her feelings. And they're filming the new season, but it seems like he just wants a bunch of women, not one woman. So that would be a really crazy prediction.
Exactly. Like they keep saying it's coming out of the blue. It's coming out of the blue.
Just because they get engaged don't mean nothing.
That is true. They might not make it to the altar, but I didn't go that far. But anyways.
You're not your role.
Is that all of our Bravo predictions for today?
No, I got more.
Keep them coming.
Teresa could be launching a new like cookware line or a line of cookbooks, which I already know she's already kind of in the cooking thing already.
Yeah.
So there could be more coming from her. There is death around a favorite RHOC castmate. I feel like it could be either Shannon Bedore or Heather Dubrow. It's either one of the two. And I also see Heather Dubrow she's going to leave from RHOC, but she's coming back. But I do see her leaving. I do.
Do you see her leaving to go to another show or just leaving the show?
No, leaving the show. I think it's because of some type of death. I really do. But I didn't look deep enough, which I should have. But like I said, it's either Shannon Bedore or Heather Dubrow. One of them there's death around them. I'm not saying they're going to die, but death around them.
Yeah. Wow.
I see Lindsay making a return to Summer House after she has the baby. I do see that.
Okay,
I don't know how far out though. I don't know if she's gonna wait 2 years after the baby and then comes back.
Maybe when the baby goes to high school, maybe she'll come back.
Right? The blonde dominant one.
Yes.
Yeah.
With her husband, she had a baby with her husband.
No.
She doesn't. No, she doesn't have it's not her husband. It's just her boyfriend.
Hey, we were watching that show, and I was like, she's basically like she's so dominant. Like I was just like, holy smokes! Yeah. Her husband just like a boyfriend.
Are they still together?
Well, no. So the guy in the show, I think if you're watching this last season, was Carl, and they broke up. Like they didn't go to the all. They were engaged. They were engaged to be married, and then
incompatible.
Yes, I mean, yeah, completely. I think you don't have to be psychic to see that. Yeah.
Yeah, but she's very like.
She's type A. She gets stuff done. Yeah. Don't mess with Lindsay.
I don't even say masculine. She's just extremely dominant. It's like I was like watching like, whoa. Like she needs like a very, very strong, like super alpha male.
Yeah.
Whoever that guy she was with, I was like, you can leave because I was like, that is not gonna
work. Exactly. I got go ahead.
No, please. No, go on.
I got a castmate from Real Housewives of New Jersey that starts with the letter M. Will be taking a long-awaited break. They will return back to the show. To be honest, they needed the rest. So it's either going to be Margaret or Melissa that is going to be taking a hiatus. It's a brief hiatus from the show.
Well, okay. So here's the news is that they, after this season, which just finished on Sunday, they said they do not have solid plans to film again. So they haven't canceled the show, but they haven't said when it's going to come back. But in your predictions, you're saying the show does come back at some point.
Oh, yes, it does. But a favorite castmate that starts with the letter M is going to be taking a hiatus.
Oh, I think that's got to be Melissa. I think it's got to be. I think it's Melissa.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Interesting.
I got
Melissa, if you're listening, I guess sayonara. Sorry, Melissa.
Yeah, take the break, girl. Like she needs it. Like she needs it. I also got a castmate from Below Deck Mediterranean may lose their job.
That's everybody on Below Deck Med. Everybody loses their job on Below Deck Med. Well, so I mean, okay, so they're not coming back to the show. So it's somebody that's been on the show. So I wonder if that's Captain Sandy or Aisha or
I think it's the blonde hair is Captain Sandy, right? I feel like it's gonna be Captain Sandy. Just the blonde, short hair. I feel like
short brownish blonde. Yeah.
Yes. When she's done, she's done. She's not coming back. I get Porsha Williams will be taking a walk on the wild side, and we'll be investing in some adult items. And they are going to sell
like candy. She's gonna copy candy.
Oh, Candy leaves Atlanta, and now Porsha comes for her sex toys. Like that's a great.
Seriously.
By the way, I can completely see that. That's going to be 100% true. Wait, did you guys get anything about Phaedra? Because Phaedra, she was on Atlanta originally. She went to Married to Medicine, and now they just announced last week that she's coming back to Atlanta because Kenya left Atlanta.
And Candy left too, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Candy left too. Yeah. Well, Candy left by her own choice. Candy left. That was her own choice. Kenya was, I think, forced to leave.
Maybe because she heard Phaedra's coming back, so that's why she left. No, but seriously.
She did say if Phaedra came back, she would say that she would leave the show.
So it's not a coincidence that they swap,
Yeah.
It's not a coincidence.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see.
Phaedra Parks.
They said Phaedra, actually, they're going to focus a lot on her dating life on the show. Like, that's going to be her storyline is Phaedra getting her groove back and stuff like that.
I'm down
being
for that.
A mom and a lawyer. What is she, a lawyer or something like that?
Well, she was a lawyer, but she also owns a funeral home. She has her hands in like a lot of different things.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but they said Phaedra's going to come back with a bang though, but she's going to try to be nice and keep her like Georgia Peach mentality and energy she puts, but still going to be nasty though.
Okay,
they should put Kenya on there. Kenya would have ate her up. I would have watched. I would watch that season. That would have been so good.
It's really a shame. I really wish they could all be there together.
Exactly.
They show Apollo, Phaedra's ex-husband, Paulo Nida. I know he got like arrested, I think last week or something.
Yeah, he just got in trouble.
Yeah, he got in trouble again. They said Apollo will be moving on to another lady.
What do you mean? Like, wait, he's moving on like to the afterworld, or he's moving on?
No, they said he's going to be seen with another woman.
That makes sense. I see that.
Yeah.
Wasn't he with that one girl with the really pretty girl with the blonde hair?
I think he married some other woman. I think, but they say he'll be seen with another. Once this whole case, they say he will be seen with another woman. They said even before he could be seen with this woman.
Wow. Okay. Anything else?
Yeah. That's
you don't have to have it. That's right.
Yeah.
Wait, really quick. I'm going to show you. Let me see if I can pull just offhand. 1 sec. I can edit this pause out.
No, I am getting though. They said Phaedra being back is going to cause a lot of backlash. So
yeah, I would imagine that. Okay, let's see here. I don't know how clear you can see this. This guy right here.
Okay. Who is that?
That's my dad.
Okay.
That's me, and that's us at a concert. What do you see in this? And feel free to let it rip. Like if it's bad, it's bad. But what anything that you see for this man?
What is his name?
Bill Bailey.
Bill Bailey.
Oh, first thing, his mom is here. Oh my God, his mom just popped up. She's so sweet. She's like, I'm just as sweet as peach pie. That's what she keeps bringing up. I'm just as sweet as peaches.
Wait. My grandma just passed away 2 months ago. My grandma just passed away. That's his mom.
Oh my God.
She lived to 100 years old. 100 years old. Wow. I can't believe she just popped up.
Yeah, she brings up peach. She's like, I'm just as sweet as a peach. Peach pie.
I don't like the way she's talking up there. I'll tell you that. Sounds a little.
They say his spirit guys say your dad needs to get outside. They say he's not outside enough.
Wow. Okay,
that's very smart.
What'd you say?
Your dad is super smart.
Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah. I think.
No, they're like your dad's very like connected. Did your dad is he like inventive or come up with ideas and stuff like that all the time, like creative stuff?
I mean, he's definitely creative and really funny. But I mean, he's retired now. But I don't want to feed into his ego too much. But yeah,
no, your dad's like super smart though. They say your dad actually should be like teaching kids stuff. Like all the knowledge
oh my God, he does. He teaches kids Bible study.
Oh, that's so cute.
Yeah.
Yeah. But they said that's really really good for him. They said mentally he's actually very strong. Health-wise, he's actually pretty good. They said with your father, you really have nothing to worry about, to be quite honest.
Well, do you see anything, and I know this is, Mom, if you're here, I'm sorry to ask this, is there any love in Bill Bailey's future?
I was going to mention.
Will he date or anything like that again?
Okay.
I've got a woman coming in his life.
Mm-hmm. And she's very smart.
Very, very smart. Really, they said your dad's going to be like, a new vitality of life. They said she's really, really fun. Yeah. They said you'll like her too.
They said your dad can find someone quick if he wants to. They said he still got it. No, they said you take your dad to like the single meetups in like his group or whatever they have for people in his age range, and they said he'll find some actually real quick if he wants it.
Exactly.
Because your dad's very intuitive too. Highly intuitive. I was like, your dad can. No, for real though. They say your dad channels all the time. Like he gets information and ideas all the time, and he's just like, whatever. Like that's how he feels. Very.
I also get. I also got a love of cars, and his mother keeps bringing up like take him to the racetrack, enjoy life, race those fast cars, like get out there. She keeps bringing up take him to the racetrack.
Well, he once stole my grandma's car and traded it for the night for a motorcycle, and then he broke his clavicle. And so when he was like 16 years old, he got in a lot of trouble for that because his mom, my grandma, worked at night, so he was really like a rebellious kid. So maybe that's a comment on that. And I'm taking him into Vegas in December, so maybe we'll go bet on something fast.
Nice, because she's like, take him to the racetrack, fast cars.
That's great. Well, this has been incredible as always. I hope you ladies will keep coming back. The Trinity Oracles, you guys, you can find everything about them at trinityOracles.com. They have this great website. I just saw that I'm on this website. You can book an appointment with them if you want to talk to them about something. They also have the Oracle Readers Academy, which is that the thing where you can like learn to read
that's the course. Yes,
the course. Okay.
Yeah.
And what else is coming up? Anything that we need to be aware of?
Oh man, I don't know.
I know. I can't think right now. I should.
Listen. If you're watching this on YouTube, I know most of the people listen to it, but if you're watching, you got a really nice new sign I noticed behind there too. Trinity.
Oh yeah,
you know that last time.
Yeah, Ty painted it for us.
Yeah.
Well, ladies, this has been amazing as always. I appreciate your time, and I can't wait to talk to you again.
All right, bye.
Thank you. Bye.